What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we are going to be playing around with a deck that I literally just thought of that I think could be pretty solid. So we're going to be playing around with Meteor. I got a level 9 Meteor. Okay, I've only got the first talent. And I've made a few videos on these talents because I think they're very, very important. So the big difference, we're going to be using the Burn It Comet talent because it does a % damage against bosses and it clears the minions no matter what level they are. Fiery Bolide, you're always trying to build up your damage. You're trying to work towards 300 orbs, tiers, whatever the heck you want to call it, and then you're going to be outputting a whole heck of a lot more damage. Burning Comet is typically better with another damage unit with in your deck, so that's why we're going to be chilling with the Cold Mage and the Cold Elemental. Okay, because the Cold Elemental is going to be doing AoE attack dependent on how much of a control effect, which Cold Mage is a control effect, is doing to the board. So I think it could be pretty decent. We have not tried it out yet. We're going to be trying it out right here, right now. We've got Harlequin, not Harlequin Dry, Harlequin Mime. And for heroes, we're going to be rocking Snowflake with our staff just to get a little bit of increased mana. But let's jump into the game here and see if we can get a win with our fancy new deck. All right, into the game we go, and we're going up against Demon Hunter Witch. Surprise, surprise. Let's see what we can do. I'm really hoping this deck is decent, okay, because I think it's such a fantastic idea here. You need a little bit extra damage when playing Meteor, especially when it's a lower level one, and especially when you're using the left side talent. So I think the Cold Elemental would be a really great pairing in this deck because you typically run Cold Mage in here anyway. I think that's just an absolute, makes perfect sense. You know what? Just because it makes sense doesn't mean it works. So we're trying it out. We're going up against this guy. He's already having trouble. He's not even hitting his trickster. Boy, there you go. He's probably going to copy Demon Hunters. No, he's just going to level it up. Okay. I respect it. That's a better way to play it. All right, so now I'm worried because he actually knows how to play it. I played against a guy recently who he got Demon Hunters and he just like spammed him out. He didn't even realize that he could copy, I don't know, witches or something. It was crazy. But Bedlam in 1 minute, looking good. I don't care about Bedlam. I might not even do anything with Bedlam. If we take it out, great. If we don't, doesn't really matter. I'm just going to work to fill my board. I'm going to wait until I see the next mini boss. Then I'm going to hit my Snowflake. You guys know the deal. And I'm very, very interested to see how this is going to go. I wonder if Minotaur could be good in this deck, maybe even in replacement of Cold Mage. That could be something pretty cool because it does have control effects, right, Minotaur? So maybe it would be decent in here instead, and then you're doing a little bit extra damage. You got some different stuff going on. That could be really cool. 22 seconds, but guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also share the channel with your friends. If you think they would enjoy the content, share with them because it enables me to continue making that content, and it also helps us grow our Rush Royale community. But 6 seconds, let's pay attention so we hit our Snowflake on time. And there she is. Boom! All right, so I'm just going to do a little that. I could have merged again to take it out. Oh, we did take it out. That's pretty cool. Meteor, all the way up at 4. I think it's going to be very important to have a high-ranking Cold Elemental. I keep wanting to say Earth Elemental. As well as a high-ranking Cold Mage is maybe the most important thing in this game, other than, of course, having just a ton of Meteors all over the place so I can continue merging. But now that we're into Wave 2, we're going to be spamming our Snowflake as much as possible. I'm looking for my Cold Elemental, Cold Mage, and my Snowflake to do the real brunt work of the damage here. I'm going to have my Meteors just as saving graces. They're going to be there only when I really desperately need them. Other than that, I want my other things to do the work. Let's see. Can we only got one rank 1 Cold Mage, so that's why now we have a rank 2. That's good. I'll just do a merge right here. See what that is. Snowflake right there. We should be in an okay spot. He's hitting one of my Meteors. I suppose that's okay. Let's do another Cold Elemental right there. I feel like they're pretty built up. Let's do one right there. I'll do this. Another Cold Elemental is fine. We'll do a Cold Mage. Bedlam again. I mean, hey, if he ever gets switched by Bedlam, that is just the absolute best case for us. That would be pretty sweet. I might just merge these right here just to try and help the case a little bit. We'll do a snowflake here. I think we're doing some pretty good work at this point. I might merge these guys also. I'm kind of digging for another orb, but it doesn't look like we're going to find one. So let's just do that. I'll do one more. Try and really work back to our portal pretty much just to get less HP on our Bedlam, and then also get more mana out of that wave. Because right here, we got switched by Bedlam. Doesn't really matter. He got switched too, which is really, really bad for him. If he switches me again, that's fine. He did not. So we've got a couple of meteors here. We're going to do our cold elemental, and he's having all sorts of issues, but he did get 3 rank 3s and a rank 2. His board is a mess. I like what I'm seeing. We only got 2 rank 1 cold mages, though. That does not make me happy. He hit one of my cold elementals. 1 minute, 10 seconds. He's actually got a decent amount of demons over there now, and pretty good work. I'm going to hit my snowflake as soon as I see a mini boss. There it is. I missed the first time, but we hit it the second time. That's all that matters. Let's do a little merge when I feel like they're pretty well built up. I'm going to hold off on upgrading my cold mage just because we don't really have that many. I guess we'll start merging these guys. Can we get a rank 1 meteor? We're getting lag. I did not ask for lag. I asked for a meteor. I know that can be confusing. Yeah, we'll do that. 90. Should be able to take that guy out. We did not freeze it because we timed that poorly. But he just took a hit. And there is a victory. Hit him with the good game. Okay, obviously this guy, holy smokes, that's a sad matchup. Holy Hera. Okay, that is not a real game. I did not realize that he was so low below me. But okay, 1 win in the books. Let's jump right in again and see if we can actually match up against a good opponent. I shouldn't say a good opponent. A fair matchup with an opponent and still come away with the victory. All right, into game 2, and let's see what we got. We got Puppeteer, so I actually don't mind Puppeteer. We're just not going to level up any of our mana upgrades here, which will be fine. And we've already got a cold elemental. We already got a cold mage. Let's just make sure that we're taking care of our board. I know Meteor is just so touchy. You got to make sure that you're constantly clearing your board. You can't let those bosses control the game, okay? You got to take out Puppeteer. Maybe not Puppeteer on wave 1. That's not an issue. But, like, some of these bosses on wave 3 or 4 are really, really difficult. Assassin's brutal. Warlock's brutal. You really got to make sure that you're able to take those out, which means clearing your wave right before the boss comes, and then also taking out that boss as soon as possible, which can be really, really interesting because if you're using an orb, or if you only have meteors with orbs, you're only going to do a % damage. You're not going to be able to take it out in one go. You're going to have some other regular meteors to try and take it out. That's kind of what the cold elemental list is, or cold elemental, I don't know why I add ist, is supposed to do in this deck. But it's a low level, so you can't expect it to do a whole heck of a lot in this game. At 37 seconds, we're already clearing things pretty good. We don't have a single meteor, so nothing we can really do at this point. I guess we'll just combine out there, combine out here. 25 seconds. We have not found a single rank 1 meteor. That's fun. I guess we can always do that if we really need to. Oh, beautiful. There we go. So now at least we're alive. We should be able to hang out until Puppeteer, right before Puppeteer comes, and then we'll be able to clear our wave with Snowflake. But let's just make sure that we're doing it with the proper timing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know why since the update I've been having trouble with the timing. I feel like the timer is a little bit different. They adjusted something. I don't know why that's the case. I could just be going crazy, but I've been having a lot of trouble timing Snowflake right, and then like taking out bosses right at the portal. Maybe it's, let me know if you've experienced that too. But okay, we got Tamer. I like that. We're gonna level up we've only got 1 rank 1 cold elemental, so I guess I'll just combine out there. Now we've got 2. We're gonna do our cold mage. We're gonna spam out our Snowflake as much as we can. This is gonna be a tough opponent. If we can take this guy out, I'd be very, very proud. But to say the least, this is gonna be a tough opponent. So we already took out one of the mini bosses. I meant to hit my snowflake. Garrett, pay attention already, dude. You got to pay attention. I can't be yammering on here. 1 minute. I may spam out an orb here just because it looks like they're pretty well built up. There we go. We got another cold elemental, which I like. I'm going to use my snowflake at around 45 seconds. I think that'll be a pretty good timing wise. Let's see. Right when the mini boss shows up, there we go. Now we can build them up a little bit more and then spam out a cold elemental when they're really bunched together. So I think, again, right in that corner seems to be the sweet spot. It's either in this corner when they're all together or over here where they're all together. Whichever works out better. Tamer, I honestly don't think, I'm going to do another one here. Don't think that I'll even do anything against Tamer. I think that'll be fine. 20 seconds, build them all up. Let's do our Cold Mage. I'll do one right here. Really wouldn't mind a higher level Cold Mage. We've only got a couple of rank 1s. We're getting some Wi-Fi bars. That is not what you want. I'm going to do a Cold Mage here. 8 seconds. I'm going to do a Snowflake. And let's try and work back towards our portal a little bit. We're going to do that. And I think that's a pretty solid board. If this was like a Warlock or something, that could be a little bit ugly. We didn't clear as much of a wave as I wanted to. And you know what maybe the issue is? The left talent Meteor has a smaller area that it does than the right side Meteor talent. Okay, so I think that kind of messes with me. I always expect it to do more of a area damage than it does. It's always a little bit smaller. So maybe I should just kind of be aware of that and then kind of go from there. But we leveled up everything. We got Tamer once again. I'm loving the bosses that we're getting. I'm loving that he's leveling up his Portal Keeper. Yeah, let's keep on going. I just would like a little bit higher of a Cold Mage. I think that would be really important. I'm going to hit my Snowflake here. We may have to combine out Cold Mages in a second. We're going to try and hold on as long as we can before the fact. We do actually have rank 2 orbs, so we can do that if it's really nice and built up, because Cold Mage and Cold Elemental is doing a really good job combining them all together. So if we can take out this cluster, get the Bannerlord and the minions all in there, and then do that, that would be really, really nice. So I think that's good. Can it hit everything? Yeah, it hit the front of that, so that's good. We can do here. Now we can do our Snowflake. Again, try and build them up a little bit more. But 20 seconds. We're going to really have to start working back towards our portal desperately fast. So let's try and take that out. 13 seconds. Can you take that out, please? 29, 28. All right, we're going to have to do this. We're going to have to do another one. And, gosh, it's really bad, actually. We really needed to do better. It's an absolute blessing that we just have Tamer right here. Because if it was something else, it could have been really, really ugly. And we still only have a rank 1 Cold Mage. Where donde está our actual good Cold Mages? Okay, we shouldn't have a problem taking this out. We are surviving by the skin of our teeth here, which is a very, very awkward saying, but it is a saying, if you've never heard of it before. But okay, we took that out. Let's see what we get next. I mean, Tribunal. Okay, Tribunal's not the end of the world. I think that's okay. Still only one rank 1 Cold Mage. It's going to be our absolute demise, dude. 52 seconds. He's outputting some pretty good damage. We knew this deck that he's playing was going to be consistent, so that cannot be a surprise for us. Waiting for the first mini-boss. I'm going to hit it as soon as I see it. I hit it earlier than I saw it. And let's start working back, okay? So we can go right here. That should hit a good amount of stuff right there. Rank 2 Cold Mage. Yes, sir. Thank you. I don't have any rank 2. I'm going to do another one. Honestly, it's super important to get that. So let's do a normal one here. Try to take that guy out. Now we've got that Bannerlord. Can we take out that Bannerlord, please? Can you do a little something, something, please? I guess we'll just do our Snowflake here. We can do that here. I think that was significant. I'm going to do a regular one. Try and take that guy out. 100. Can I see? Terrible. See, we don't have enough damage to take out that wave or that frontmost guy and then take out the wave. That's what we're having issues with here. But let's see if we can find I don't even know. I think we just take a hit here. 1.6, that did not even change. It didn't change the amount at all. 400, let's hit our snowflake. Maybe we take it out. 900, his board actually looks really, really bad. And maybe we should have just left those meteors and accepted our fate, because us taking a hit here or not, he ended up disconnecting. Hit him with a good game. I don't know, dude. I don't know if we were actually in the driver's seat that game. I mean, level 19 trainer, which is good. Higher level epics than me, certainly. His Inquiz is probably, it's a level 12 Inquiz. I'm getting super squeaky, guys. That's actually not a bad win at all. If he had completely played that game out, I think it would have been closer than he thought, realistically. I had no mana. I had no meteors. I don't know. Give it a try. Basically, what I'm trying to do is find the best application for either of the elementals. I've tried the Earth Elemental. I guess it only works with Poisoner or with what's the other one? Ivy. It doesn't work with Plague Doctor. It doesn't work with Alchemist, which I made a video about it with Alchemist, and clearly it didn't work because it doesn't work, which is a weird thing to me. But Cold Elemental, I think it fits in this deck. It needs something else. This deck needs something else. It really feels like we're just barely winning these games. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.